Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon. I'd like to welcome you all to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. My host, Mike Ball, is here with us this morning. What's up, Mike, man?
What's going down with everybody, my man?
Well, it's a good day out here, and we're enjoying ourselves. Much love. Check this out, man. We're at $34 trillion in debt. $34 trillion in debt. The United States of America. We are so poor. How poor are we?
So poor.
Poor as hell.
Poor.
And that's because, well, Biden says it's because of Trump. Trump says it's because of Biden. Hey, all I know is we're about to be broke as hell. And what's a guy to do? I say go out and ride a motorcycle. That's all that there's left to do. So we'll get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is about the only thing that we got left is just enjoying the road at this point.
If we can enjoy if we can afford the petrol.
Right. That's crazy. You know, it's like $20 per fill up just for a motorcycle. Like, do you remember it ever being like that? It was like $5.
No, you could fill your motorcycle up and go.
Well, for you've been through it too. Back in the old days.
You're gonna have some old days. You're gonna have some back in the old days of your home.
Yeah, here in about 60 years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's whatever, man. Whatever.
He said whatever. We'll skip over this.
I'm glad to be here. Hey, Mike, you made it another year. You're alive.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, that's 100% successful survival rate. Hey, that's a win.
That's a W. That's a
W.
You guys use this for something else, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do it with both hands is not everybody can do it with both hands.
Yeah, that's right. You got to be a part of the West Coast to be able to do that, right?
Well, I lived in San Diego.
You did, but you only resided here for a little bit. This is not.
I went to high school in California.
Okay, if you went to high school in California, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
San Fernando Valley, Devonshire. I lived on at the end of Devonshire Street in Chatsworth, California.
Well, I got moded. I just used a word from the 70s.
Cowabunga was the word we used back then. And hey, man, anyway, listen, this Diamondback Motorcycle Club, you know, the ones that caught on fire.
Yes.
The Diamondback Motorcycle Club won't be stopped. They continue to keep on keeping on, even though their whole motorcycle club clubhouse got burned down. Well, it didn't get burned down, but it got burned out. It's a cinder block building, so the insides got all burned up, man. So this is crazy.
Oh wow, there's finally the inside footage.
Yeah. So let's see if I haven't actually watched this yet. So let's see. Are they going to give us a commercial?
Of course, you know they're going to do that. That's part of their game. It's all good. Look, see, that's what happens. If you see a commercial, I pull it down. And then,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Okay. So, they refuse to be stopped, and they're still going to do something amazing during Christmas as soon as we can get to the story here. Hopefully we don't
look at that. Look at that. I love that. You know, a whole 50-second ad.
Yeah, this is big right here.
Yeah, they got you. Look, they're just standing there.
We're in it now.
All right, so we can't hear anything now. Oh, there we go.
I'm your neighborhood reporter, Travis Hicks. I'm here in Potterville with a Diamondbacks motorcycle club caught on fire Christmas morning. I caught up with two of the founders of this building, and they tell me this club means everything to them. Clay Hayward has been with the Diamondbacks Motorcycle Club since its founding 23 years. Despite the uncertainty of the building, he says the club is planning to give free meals to families this upcoming Easter.
We'll probably just move it to a different location where they'll meet up, pick up, but the community, the MC community around here is still going forward with everything that we've done, you know, the Easter, the giving back to families and giving back to the community.
As you can see from the damage inside, it will be a long process to get things back to normal. However, the Diamondbacks Club is committed to rebuilding this place because it's home for them.
That's what we're about. We're family. We've been here 23 years and we're going to be here 23 more, if not more.
We reached out to the state police to learn more information about the fire, but we have yet to receive a response. Reporting in Powderville, I'm Travis Hicks, Fox 47 News.
Wow, man. Wow. They've yet to so this was by all accounts, this was a what do you call that when they burn places down on purpose?
Isn't that arson? Yeah, arson.
This was an arson done by a hater. I talked to the president himself, and he said he wanted to come on and talk. So I'm not going to tell their story. I'll let them tell it. But by all accounts, this was an actual arson, and hopefully I'll get the president on maybe tomorrow or the day after, because they also need some help. A GoFundMe page that they're setting up, and they told me they would set that up. But we talked right before the holiday, and then I kind of took the holiday off, you and I.
Yep.
So they might think that we forgot about them, but we haven't. We're back. We're back in the studio.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I did the count, by the way. We didn't take as many days off as I thought we did. We took 4 days off. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good for us.
When I was in the Navy, you know, you'd get a whole month off for Christmas.
Yeah. Yep.
We called it the stand down. And
must be nice.
It was, man. I wish I could go back there. But anyway, they're going to move this to a different motorcycle, different place, but they're still going to take care of the families. The damage inside is horrible, man. They had a really nice club, and it's just horrible how one hater can destroy.
This is the result. This is the result of literally one hater, and it only takes one person. It takes one prospect that wants to try to make a name for himself. There's always something, man, and it's unfortunate because it doesn't need to happen, man.
I think we have another video about these guys. Let's take a look at this.
I had a tear in my eye. I really did. This has been my home, I love it.
Harold Berry was celebrating Christmas with his family when he heard the news of the fire, which destroyed the inside of the Diamondbacks Motorcycle Club headquarters on the 7,000 block of Windsor Highway, destroying his Christmas spirit. Windsor Township fire officials say they got the call around 10:30 that morning.
We'd like to give all the first responders a huge shout out. Very professional, quick response. They didn't get here so quick, this building wouldn't be here right now.
The club says thankfully the fire was contained inside, but all of their belongings were lost. State police are now investigating the fire, which they say someone might have started on purpose. The Diamondbacks believe someone broke into their building and started that fire.
You can ask why all day long. Was it just an opportunity to try and get some quick cash to destroy the crime scene? Was it a vendetta? Was it a jealousy? You just don't know.
For the last 11 years, the club says the building has been the home of the Diamondbacks. And although it can rebuild, members won't be able to get back shadow boxes that honor fallen members.
They have not only their vests and patches hanging in some shadow boxes, but also personal memorabilia, pictures, even ashes, cremation ashes that are inside the boxes.
But even in the face of this disaster, the group says it's just another bump in the road.
They broke our heart. They didn't break our spirit.
There was a camera.
That's going to stick. We're just going to be stronger. That's all there is to it.
Wow.
Yeah, they broke it was a bump in the all in all. It's just another bump in the
bump in the road.
Yeah,
another bump in the road. How about
another bump in the road? That's all it was for hardcore. But they lost memorabilia.
It's terrible.
Clubhouses we have. Man, we got it. Now in my clubhouse, we never had anybody's ashes in the mother chapter at the Black Sabbath. I can't remember any ashes. If we had them, nobody told me that those were ashes. But we had all the plaques of the guys and shadow boxes and stuff like that.
Right. Imagine losing that kind of stuff, man. Like of the fallen brothers, man. That hurt the most.
Well,
hearing that.
We did lose all that. Our clubhouse. We lost that clubhouse. And we lost 90% of all that history.
What?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what that's like, man. And
wow. So you've been through
absolutely,
something like this.
it's absolutely horrible. Yeah.
This is not something easy to deal with, huh?
No, we lost that clubhouse, and that was just horrible. So, man,
Wow.
well, Mike, that was so I know how they feel with that.
That's heavy.
But
Yeah, I mean, for you to be able to also relate to that because you've been through it. I didn't know that, to be honest. I had no idea that you have actually gone through something like that. That's terrible. I
yeah,
wouldn't want that for any club or any person. I mean, like the dude said, this is his home. Like that you look at this as home and then someone puts it up in flames or something and puts it in jeopardy. Dude, you're personally attacking us.
someone did that, and they can tell you more when we have them on the show. They'll be able to tell us more. Somebody said Groot and Diamondbacks MC are good people. They help the community a lot. Is that Ragnar? Our Ragnar? Is that my Ragnar?
I have no idea.
It
must be.
You, man. I haven't seen you in so long, man. It's good to see you. It sucks having a fire no matter where it's at. When I was a kid, our house burned down when I was like maybe 9 or something like that.
No way.
Yeah, that's a trip going through all your stuff and its ashes. That's really really sucks, man. So
I would be heartbroken. I mean, I'm just thinking of just this room in itself going into flames, let alone my entire house.
Oh yeah, you would rather a flood than flames.
For real.
I had a flood too, and the flood you get your wet stuff back.
You've had both things happen.
I've had a flood, I've had fire, I've had a tornado tear down my house. Well, I'm
damn.
Yeah, when you get.
I guess you've been through some stuff, huh?
Yeah. Been shot 4 times. Yeah.
And amputated. You're amputated, remember?
I don't. You got me like I'm doing it.
Don't worry. This is what he does. He likes to,
the lines are okay. All right, I don't have the same amputation you have, but
no.
Bro, any piece that you lose off you is a piece.
It is a piece of you. Yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah, man. Somebody said mine too. My pops was burnt up bad, so I feel your pain, BD.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. No way. That sucks, brother Steve. That sucks.
So we're gonna hopefully we can help these guys put their stuff up. Also, I had a car club call me yesterday, that a car club or actually earlier this morning, a car club, or maybe I called them. They sent me a message. I called them, but they run by MC Protocol, and they've just had a loss of one of their brothers. So hopefully we can get them on in a day or so and help them with their GoFundMe. And listen, I know I hit you guys with a lot of GoFundMe's through the year, and you might not have all that money. Just $5.
Right.
I mean, I know we got $34 trillion in debt, but just $5 if you can help out. Also, man, did you see what's going on the border?
No, what's going on the border?
Well, I mean, it's like overrun with people, they say.
Well, I mean, theoretically, I'm only 2 hours north of the border. You know where I'm at, so I don't see anything my side, at least.
That's the thing. Like the politicians and stuff, and the news, they build it up like there's 100,000 people coming in per day.
Yeah,
and like
they make a big ordeal.
My life hasn't I haven't had one more or one less grape, or one more or one less avocado. I mean, that they're coming to pick avocados. It's not like the whole store is teeming over with that. Like nothing has changed for me. Nothing has changed.
Right.
Nothing has changed. Oh my God!
Nothing personally affected me because
they're
of this.
In the border right now. Jesus Christ! They're taking over. They're sending their worst. They're sending criminals. They're sending.
They've been saying that. They've been saying that since day one, though.
I'm just saying. Now, if you are like our favorite biker, your favorite biker, he's always talking about this. Your favorite biker, like he's down there in Texas. He did a video.
He really down there.
He said, my taxes are paying for the nation screw up at the border. Now, maybe so. Over here in Georgia, however, my life has not changed. Like I'm not all mad or nothing. But I'm not like New York City walking over the top of these people laying in the street, like laying on the sidewalk. California, as you know, has always had that, especially in LA and stuff.
That's
like
right.
They got a whole like area of people that are like laying in the effing street.
Yep. It's no big deal. And people will literally walk over them.
Yeah, just
literally walk over a human being.
Tiptoe to the tulips.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's like it's a total disregard for human life.
You didn't get that joke I just
No,
made.
I didn't get your crazy joke. No, I didn't get it because it's
so
old.
Young, you don't even know what the hell that song is.
Old jokes.
Not the cap.
Goes like this. Right over my head.
Yeah, you don't understand. All you understand is this. Yeah.
Actually, I hate that music. I hate anything EDM or rave music. Yeah, EDM or house music.
Okay.
Hate it.
Now, house music comes from my day, but
yes.
Anyway, like I say, these folks are like, in some places, I would imagine they are thousands of people deep. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as for me, I don't see any more Hispanic folks or anything running around my neighborhood.
Right. Mm-hmm. And stealing or robbing or thieving. There's none of that.
I don't see that here.
Right. I personally don't see it, and I'm right next to the border.
You'd have to get through the gates, and then I guess they would.
You got a whole compound, dude, where you got to go through like 17 security checks to get there.
Like,
you know?
Yes, excuse me, are you here to see Mr. Bunch?
Yeah. Let me have my prospects open the gate for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be nice if it was like that.
At all times.
I'm hoping that we get to one day where you got to go through 53 prospects before you get to me. You know what I mean?
Right. There's a chain.
I'm prospect 72. Did you wish to see Black Dragon? It's going to be like what was that movie that Bruce Lee was in with the all the levels that they had to go through? Oh my goodness, the Tower of Doom or what? You don't know that movie?
I've watched no joke. I've watched like 15 movies in my life. I cannot watch movies. Like people laugh at that all day long because I mean that's what Americans do is watch movies.
Yeah.
I just cannot sit there for 2 hours or an hour and a half on one storyline. Now, oddly enough, I can do like seasons of shows, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour episodes. Oddly enough, I can do that. But I have no idea why.
For me, it was Game of Thrones. I watched it like 3 years after it went off.
Right.
And I watched every damn one. I was like,
I attempted it and I couldn't stick with it.
I was like, where was I when this was going on? This is so my kind of movie.
Damn.
And I just rewatched some of it over the holiday. I wanted to see the part where they fought the men that came back from the dead. That was so freaking cool. But anyway, yeah, it's you didn't get my tiptoe through the tulips because you're too damn young. You almost got it. You gay. Oh my god.
I know it. I'm just messing with you.
So anyway, so it's the border's pretty bad right now, they say. And I think if I think this could really cause Biden the election. I think two things that could cause Biden the election is the whole Palestinian thing with the destruction of Hamas. There's a lot of people that are mad that America is not, doing more to.
Well, I mean, we're in $34 trillion in debt. Meanwhile, we're still hand over fist money overseas.
So that right there is another thing. Like, okay, we still got to give such and such $2 trillion. We still got like why is it our responsibility to pay for the world's wars? That's crazy.
We shouldn't be funding it, but
and then the other thing that might get him is this whole border crisis, and then he's looking a little old. Even I got to say that.
Well, he's running against himself, really. I mean, every time that dude stands, he falls down. You know what I mean? So nobody's going to sit there and go, "That's a competent man."
Has he really fallen?
Man, I made a specific clip about that where he eats total crap going down or up. I can't remember, up the airplane or whatever, and he totally
Don't they all fall though? I mean, even the young ones fall from time to time.
From time to time, yes, but not every time you get shown off.
And falling, you can't. You know.
No, now you just look at, if I fall, everyone's going, oh, he's amputated. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay.
Not if you were 80 and falling.
Now, if you're 80 and falling, they're going, you're not competent.
Yeah, you're not competent. Like, being able to stand has anything to do with competence. But hey, it's going to be way closer than I think than anybody ever imagined. Anyway, somebody said, I live here in Canada I live here and have been to Canada, and they are both nice parts and not so nice parts. Yeah, Steve.
I mean, that's everywhere. It seems like anyways.
So Steve says, come on, Black Dragon. Biden has been a complete mess.
From day one. But see, that's I try not to.
You guys don't know anything about Biden. When it comes to Biden and some of the BS, bro, I can see you guys don't talk about 3 strikes and the super predator laws and all this stuff. He didn't want his kids going to school with black people yet. And he didn't want his kids going to school with black people because our kids were going to corrupt his kids and make them bad and make them bad.
Didn't Bernie Sanders think the same way back 47 years ago?
I don't remember about
I can't remember. But it was something like that.
And our kids were going to corrupt his kids and everything, but looks like his kids got corrupted anyway. You see his son, like, yeah. So anyway, now all you new Bideners, don't tell me anything. I don't want to hear you new.
I'm
folks.
definitely not a Bidener. That sounds like someone that's a groupie of the dude.
Oh my goodness. What else, man? What else is going on in the world that we know that we don't know? Oh, America just attacked some Houthis or whatever they're called. What are those things? What are they called over there?
I don't know.
We've been attacking folks over in different countries. That like this whole thing is getting ready to explode in the Middle East.
It's going to.
We're shooting people's drones down and everything. What are we going to do? Do you have your bug out shelter put together?
I have a little bit of a bug out shelter. Yes, I have a total of, I think, 20 cases of water in the house as well.
Oh, so that'll get you by 3 days.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, especially with a baby. You know what I mean? That's all that formula. You know.
You got diapers? Do you have like a month worth?
I have 2 mega boxes, like Amazon size boxes of them. Yeah. So it lasts for a while, but not like where it's months or anything. No. Wow. So there was a huge explosion. Yes, that's what we saw. There was a huge explosion in Iran today and a bunch of people died. Yeah, I heard it was, man, there was a lot of people that died, like 300 people or something ridiculous. I forget the exact amount. You can't quote me on it, but I did see that in the news like 2-3 hours ago. And that's pretty rad, man. What kind of explosion was it? I didn't read it all the way through. So we're definitely going to have to, report on that and check it out.
Be looking at that. Well, you got to get out of here soon, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, we do have to cut this one short because timing is an MFer, so I do have to head and grab my little one from school. She gets out early today.
Hey, it looks like we got Goose on, man. Hey, what's up, Goose?
Let's bring him on. Oh, there we go. Oh, why are you mute?
My mic's always muted. I'm a professional, sir.
Professional. Here we are.
This is he's eating breakfast.
Man.
So this is our producer, Goose, in the background, man. It's good to see you, man, as always. Hope you had a good New Year's Eve.
It's nice and quiet, man, like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I was in bed by 10 p.m.
I was in bed by 9.
Nice, you beat me.
Yeah.
I'm an old man. That's a young man's game. I got into you only have so many chances in life to fuck around before you find out.
Oh no, I already did. I already found out.
You found out the hard way.
I found out already. I'm good with that.
Yeah, you did find out.
I learned.
All of us amputees have found that out.
Oh, look at this guy.
Did you see the latest one? The latest comedy special by Oh my goodness.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Did you see his latest comedy special?
I did. I saw it on Netflix, but I have not watched it yet.
Oh well, he decided to go in on handicapped people.
Yes, include us. We're all inclusive on the jokes.
Nothing's off limits in comedy, man.
He went on. He
That's
went
right.
all in on the handicapped people. The first 10, 15 minutes of his show.
Good. I'm gonna clap back at him. Let's go.
Man, oh man! I was like, oh, he was punching hard, punching down.
Yeah.
He called it.
Yeah,
he said,
punching
down
down
on handicap.
Yeah.
Of course, his transsexual jokes and transgender jokes were just.
You saw how that went.
They were no. He said, "I'm never going to attack those people."
No, he's like that community is strong.
Says, "I'm going to just push down on the handicaps now." Oh man, that was the greatest show, man. Greatest show.
And in that dude's career, when he had the show on Comedy Central, he hit everybody. There wasn't nobody safe.
That's right.
He
And
hit white
pushed
dudes, black dudes, Asian dudes. It didn't matter. He was going on.
No, he definitely pushed the limit on everybody, which was a great thing in my opinion.
Yeah, it was
people
funny,
are wusses in this country, so I don't know.
One of the most famous lines that ever will be. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yep. That's a forever thing. Yep.
All right, Goose, man. We'll get back to you, man. And you, good to see you, brother.
Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year, yeah. So we got K Wayne over in the running the boards over there, running the what do I call it? I can't speak today for some reason.
Moderating.
The moderating. Thank you. And we're doing our thing, bro. We're doing our thing. All right. So we are going to be on time. And we're going to go back. I just finished my book.
Right. There's all of the holidays, the freaking book. That book was always getting in the way.
Oh, listen, I'm doing the audiobook now. And
see, now you're going to have that as an excuse to
let me tell you something. I was up all night with that audiobook. If you haven't done an audiobook in a year and a half, you're trying to remember how to do audiobooks. Oh, it sucks.
I'm on the phone with this guy before the show, and he's trying to tell me a story, and he's falling asleep multiple times on the phone in the middle of him speaking, not me speaking. He was in he would be talking and then just out. I'm like, yo, you there? Did you break up? And then, sorry, man, I'm tired. I have my audiobook. What the hell?
Listen, I can't do it in the daytime. There's too much traffic and stuff. Here's my audiobook being done in Audacity. Check this out, man. Here we go. Here's a little bit. The Social Club's Bible, Chapter 1, Social Clubs on the Black Motorcycle Club set. The Black Motorcycle Club MC set is blessed to align with sister social clubs, a remarkable experience not known in other MC sets within the United States, which continue to be racially and gender segregated.
So how long did you record for?
I recorded until 5:45 a.m. this morning.
Jeez, when did you start?
I started last night at about 9:30 p.m.
Jesus.
Well, like I said, part of it is remembering how to set this freaking studio up, man. This right here, this stuff is crazy. And then you have to meet all this requirements from
there can be no background noise whatsoever, no static.
Right. Well, actually, that's wrong because there has to be some background. Now, look, when I analyze this, this is the ACX check for Amazon ACX, and look at it. It says I pass on the peak level, I pass on the RMS level, but my noise floor is too low. They won't accept dead silence.
No way.
I have made my studio dead silent.
Yep.
They're like, nope, bro, we're not buying it. It sounds unnatural. Look at this. Dead silence sounds unnatural. So now I got to figure out how to freaking fix that. Because look at all these hours of work and it won't accept it. It says.
So nope. What do you have to do to put something behind it? Like, what do you do at this point?
So you go to YouTube, of course.
And you're going to have to layer it.
YouTube said, if you go to the effects, go to EQ, go to graphic EQ, and then they say, these ranges here are not your voice. So in the old days, what you had to do is
with
you had to
analog.
cut and paste sound into the dead areas.
Oh, Jesus.
And this took forever. But this guy on YouTube says if I select it all, go to the graphic equalizer, which is somewhere over here. I just saw it. Here we go. Go to the graphic equalizer, and then you adjust these faders. He said actually take these all the way up to the top. That's what he said. And anything from 50 on down. And then if you go these two, so this is not your voice. The voice is in these ranges here. So if you do this and then you apply, he says that will automatically put noise in. And then let's see if we can pass the ACX check. Oh, man. It says
that's complicated.
I'm too high now. So my peak level's too high, but my noise floor is still too low. Man, I don't know what the hell I'm
play
going to
with
do.
that hard.
Oh, my God.
But it is time for me to get out on this one, though.
Hours
Feels
and hours.
bad.
Okay. Yeah, so listen, I appreciate you, man. Go do what you got to do. Handle that business.
I appreciate you guys.
And we're going to get on time.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to get on time. I think our time is going to be, it's going to be 7:30 Pacific
my time. And then 10:30 your time.
10:30 my time. That's the time that we always did it before. So hopefully we get back there, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Make sure to look for the Diamond Effect, which is Mike Ball, and also Insane Wheels on YouTube. Those are his 2 channels. And then I'm here on Black Dragon Biker TV. Also, I have MC Protocol 101. And Mike Ball and I and Kay Wayne will be doing the Think Tactical show here soon. Don't forget to get my books. My newest book is The Social Club's Bible, all about social clubs. And as you can see, I'm doing the audiobook now if I can figure that out. And thank you guys so much for everything that you do. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Look for us to have the Diamondback MC on so they can tell you how to support them as they continue to support the community, and they're not going to give up, and we're not going to give up on them. Hey, look, man, we did not lag today, so that is even really cooler. I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.